Welcome to the Keep It Moving podcast, where we make no excuses and we do the work. Today I want to talk about the power of broke. Damon John wrote a phenomenal book a few years ago called The Power of Broke, and the way it shifts your mindset when your back's against the wall. I personally thrive better in this environment than when I do when things are going good, or there's a lot of money in the bank, or things seem simple and smooth. I seem to get lax, complacent, and don't do the best job I could possibly do. I know I'm willing to admit that. I'm not sure about how many other people out there are willing to admit that. But when the pressure's on, when the bank account is low or the bank account is negative, and you're stressing out about payroll or you're stressing about how to make rent, something happens in your mindset. It shifts, right? Like an animal when it's eat or be eaten. It shifts to where we're going to get it done no matter what it takes. We're going to figure it out or we're going to fail, right? When your back's against the wall, you make quick decisions and you make smart decisions because your livelihood, your employees, your business depends on it. I'll give you a few examples. I mean, I've been broke about 8 times growing my business. Been in business about 11 years now. I've had times where there's negative $8,000 in the bank account, negative $3,000. Payroll's 20 grand and there's 10 grand in there. You don't know how you're going to make it. But that mindset shift to where you get up, you get going, and you figure it out. Give you an example where creative started knocking on doors of real estate offices in the beginning of the business. This is probably about year 2, 3, somewhere in that time frame. And I was wondering why I couldn't get any work, couldn't get any leads. Just basically started going and knocking on doors of real estate offices and seeing what I can do to provide value to them so we can provide value to their clients and get the move. And that was a mindset shift that I had during that point in time. Now, when things are going easy or you're lackadaisical, you don't make those kind of decisions because you're like, I'm okay. I don't need to do that kind of stuff. So the key is to do that in every state that you're in business, whether things are going good or things are going bad. Always be looking for the next thing that you can do to move the needle forward. Don't get laxed, don't get complacent, and keep it moving.